How's it going, everyone? Nick here, and I've got a treat. I was able to come and film this AT4X AEV edition 2025 Duramax for a video that I'm getting ready to upload. I'm not sure if this video is coming out first or after, but I showed up and Gary's the owner of it. I got connected with Gary through a couple different people because I was looking for a stock truck to do a video on, and I showed up and I found it was the exact same color as my truck, the Sterling Metallic, and it was an AEV edition truck, which I thought it was just a regular AT4X. So with that said, since it's an AEV just like my truck, same year, same color, same everything, I figured, what the heck, let's just shoot another quick video and do a little comparison to the two trucks and let you guys see what the difference is. Now, depending on when you find this video, if you don't already know or aren't already familiar with my truck, this is my 2025 2500 HD AT4X AEV edition truck. And this one is sitting on the McGaughys 4-inch kit, which raises the truck 4 inches. As you can see there, the 4-inch cross member. And the best thing about it, all the working angles are all factory like a regular HD truck. And it's nice and relaxed, so nothing's cranked up. And you can see there, it's got the upper control arms, it's got the new M84 series reservoir shocks. Look at all that space right there on that upper control arm to the frame. Plenty of droop travel, plenty of upstroke. Everything's really good on the geometry on the front of that truck. That's why I did that. That is 2 inches. I did say it was a 4-inch kit, but let me be a little bit more, specific. That is a true 4-inch kit, which is actually, when you put it on an AT4X or a ZR2 truck, you'll gain net 2 inches over factory, because these trucks come with a factory 2-inch lift on them already. So this is a factory truck. This is bone stock. Nothing's done to it. Gary's now thinking about doing his truck similar to mine because he saw it right away. He was like, whoa, the big difference in just how it looks. So you be the decider. This has got factory 305 70 18 tires, which are about a 34, almost just shy of a 35. So you know, obviously it looks good off the showroom floor, but a little bit larger tire is always nice. And over here I've got the same exact factory wheel, and it is wrapped with a set of 38 1350 Nitto ridge grapplers. So obviously 2 more inches of ride height, and then a 38 instead of the factory 35. So I'll just stand back here and show you guys a little bit of a comparison from one to the other. So another thing to note is that these trucks right here, I measured this truck, and this truck has about 1.75 inch rake. So the back is up higher than the front when you're looking at the stance of the truck. So this truck has 1.5 inch rear block on it, and this 4-inch kit comes with 1.75 inch rear block. So this truck gained 2 inches on the front and gained 1/4 inch on the rear for the suspension, which then levels out the truck. Level is technically 5/8 of an inch of a rake. So still a little bit, you know, high in the rear, just a tad, just enough to make it look proportional, but it's not as aggressive as what is coming on a factory truck, what you see here, if you notice that in this video here. And, you know, like I was telling you about the angles on this 4-inch kit, let's look at that real quick here. Let's go over here. See how flat the CV, the tie rod, the lower control arm, you see how all those angles are right there? And that is the tie rod, that is the CV shaft, this is the lower control arm. So you see those angles there on this truck at 4 inches of ride height. Now here's the factory truck that comes off the showroom floor. Here you go. You got the tie rod, you got the CV shaft, and you got the lower control arm. Okay, so these trucks come with a factory 2-inch lift on the front, which is technically in the off-road, you know, aftermarket, you know, lift kit world, it's called a leveling kit. That's what it is. And I know the truck is not leveled. We're not saying that the truck is leveled, but the front end is configured ride height wise via a leveling kit. That's what it is. It does not, you see right there where that bolt is, that's the lower cross member for the frame, and that is the bolt for the pivot of the lower control arm. If you look over here, the 4-inch, true 4-inch kit has a cross member that drops down and lowers the bolt position 4 inches. So that's how that gets flattened out. The diff drops 4 inches. You have 4-inch tall spindles, which all basically equalize all the angles. Okay. I got plenty of other videos talking about all that stuff. Not going to bore you too much on this one. If you want more information, I can send you another video that breaks that down more, but I wanted to show you guys these trucks both next to each other. Factory 4-inch, factory 305 70 18s, I believe they are, 34 point somethings, 38 1350 tires, same wheel, same GMC Salta wheel, and these wheels are a 18x9 positive 32 offset, which equate to a 6.28 backspace. Look really nice on these trucks. And then over here, like I said, the same wheel, but because I did the lift kit on it and we needed to get that heavy backspace wheel away from the tie rods on the inside of that kit, I had to do a wheel spacer, a 1/2-inch wheel spacer. Actually, to be quite honest, it was a 0.58 wheel spacer that I had made. So then it looks like this. So if you're asking how that all worked out, that's how that was done. I'll leave in the description a full breakdown of this truck, how it's built with all the different ingredients of product in the description. So if you want to mimic it, you can do similar. Obviously, you guys already know this truck. It's the AEV, you know? Well, both of them are. And if you're interested in seeing more about this particular vehicle, like as in what makes the AT4X or the ZR2 HDs what they are suspension wise, I just made a video that goes over all the suspension dynamics, what this truck is. So if you're really interested in it, learning more about it, what makes it different than a standard truck, go over and watch that video. That video doesn't have anything to do about the engine, transmission, or any of the other particulars about the truck. I'm not a truck YouTuber that goes through and does reviews on the full truck. So there's plenty other people out there that are doing that kind of stuff. I'm more of a suspension guy, so that's what I concentrated in that video, to basically highlight what makes this truck what the GM built as a 2-inch lifted truck off the showroom floor. But yeah, it's getting kind of dark out here, so I apologize, but I wanted to capture this before we lost all the light. And I do want to give a quick thank you to Gary, the owner of this truck. We were connected through a couple different people that I knew versus he knew. I got his number, I contacted him, and I said, hey, Gary, I need a truck because I want to shoot a video that explains the suspension on these trucks. He said, sure, Nick, come on by. You can use my truck. I have a parking lot that you can have some space to make your video. So again, I don't know him. First time I met him, really nice guy, and I do appreciate him letting me use his truck. And by the way, Gary is the owner of the gear shop in Southern California. He does gears for differentials and whatnot. So really nice dude. I appreciate him letting me use this truck. But man, the trucks are pretty much built identically from factory. We were discussing it just a minute ago. We both have the electric steps. Pretty much all the features and everything that are on the trucks are identical, except for he doesn't have cab lights. He bought his in California. I bought mine in Texas so I can get cab lights because that's what I was after. But I think everything else was pretty much the same exact identical truck. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on my personal Instagram or Facebook. It's easier to get in touch with me there if you have any questions about any of this stuff that I'm showing you in any of my videos. And you know, at the end of this video, there'll be a couple suggestions for you to see some other videos that I've made please take a minute and check those out. I love these HD trucks. I've been working on them for many, many years, since the early 2000s, and working on suspension packages and whatnot, and just tire and wheel combos and everything. I used to sell product, no longer sell product. I'm just here to document things. So I'm not selling you anything. I don't have a website, I don't sell you anything. I'm just here to document it. So I hope these kind of videos are fun for you. If there's something that you would like to see, a suggestion in some of my future videos, by all means, I'm happy to explore those options of what you are possibly thinking, what can help you. All right, there it is. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support. We'll see you on the next video.